Hello everyone and welcome to United Red Devil TV. I'm back with our Monday afternoon transfer news and rumours show. We're going to jump straight in with a little update concerning Sander Berge. And according to Slow Sports News, talks are continuing between United and Burnley concerning a deal for Sander Berge. Reports connecting the Norwegian international with a shot move to Old Trafford first surfaced last week, and it is claimed that discussions between the two clubs are ongoing. Berge could feature for Burnley this evening when they face Luton Town in their championship opener at Kenilworth Road. Apparently Manchester United have reopened talks with Everton about the possibility of signing Jarrad Branthwaite, according to a report by Football Insider. United saw offers knocked back for the England international early this summer after making him a prime target in their quest to strengthen things at centre-back. The Reds have since signed Lenny Yoro and are closing in on a deal to sign Matthijs Ligt to Old Trafford, who's currently at Carrington with Ligt Mazraoui actually doing their medicals. So have to stay tuned to wait for holding up the shirt thing, which I think will either be very late tonight or possibly very early tomorrow. However, it is claimed that United are submitting a fresh offer for Branthwaite this week, and that it could be worth £60 million, including add-ons. Don't know about that one. Casemiro is increasingly likely to stay at United this summer during the transfer window, according to a report by Slow Sports News. The Brazilian has been heavily linked with an exit from Old Trafford in recent months after a sharp decline in performance levels last season. Despite interest from Saudi Arabia in his signature, it is reported that nothing is currently strong. Yeah, because Saudi Arabia pulled out. They're not interested in him anymore. Yeah, we already know about our 5 first fixtures of the season. According to the print version of the Italian newspaper La Gazzetta dello Sport, cited by United in Focus, Serie A outfit Bologna are interested in signing United winger Facundo Pellistri. Pellistri, who joined United in 2020, has entered the final year of his current deal at Old Trafford, and he is unlikely to feature in the club's long-term plans. It is reported that Bologna could take Pellistri on loan with an obligation to sign him permanently at the end of it. No, you can't be doing that, because if he's only got 1 year left, then he's going to be a free agent at the end of the season, isn't he? The Uruguayan international has also been linked with Greek outfits Panathinaikos in this summer's window. According to a report by Football Transfers, youngsters Harry Amas and Toby Collier will be staying at the club beyond the end of the summer's transfer window. Both players impressed throughout the club's pre-season tour, and Collier made his competitive debut for the Reds in Saturday's Community Shield clash with Manchester City. Amas, however, was not included in the squad, with Erik ten Hag wanting to strengthen his matchday squad with more experience. The report states that there are no plans for United to send either of them out on loan before the window shuts. That's wise, because they're both looking quite good. Manchester United duo Kobe Mainoo and Alejandro Garnacho have been nominated for the PFA Young Player of the Year award. Both players enjoyed exceptional campaigns last season and scored in May's 2-1 FA Cup final triumph over Manchester City at Wembley. They were both strong candidates to win the club's Player of the Year award, only to be pipped to the post by captain Bruno Fernandes. They have been nominated for the PFA Gong alongside Arsenal winger Bukayo Saka, João Pedro of Brighton and Hove Albion, and Chelsea ace Cole Palmer, and former Crystal Palace man Mikel Olise. United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe has said manager Erik ten Hag was previously doing too much as United manager. Ratcliffe, following his arrival at Old Trafford earlier this year, has rebuilt the club's hierarchy, easing the pressure on ten Hag to oversee so many departures. The structure now in place as elite level feel to it. Ratcliffe is seemingly hopeful it will help Ten Hag. Speaking to the Times, Ratcliffe said, Eric is a good guy and had been doing his best, but doing too much. He was trying to sort out the squad and fix leaks in the roof at the same time. Another little snippet about Casemiro. He was clumsy in gift wrapping Liverpool their opening goal in their 3-0 win over United in South Carolina just over a week ago. He was sloppy with the ball against Arsenal in Los Angeles 7 days earlier. With that said, there is still an obvious need for a new holding midfielder who can get around the pitch in that little bit quicker to protect the back four. As a counter argument, however, Casemiro's defensive statistics from Saturday's clash with City at Wembley made encouraging reading. He produced 7 tackles, the most of anyone on the pitch. 2 clearances in the other direction, has successfully produced 2 key passes. Only City bright spark Oscar Bob produced more, which was 3. His performance at Wembley was encouraging, but still more so in an attacking sense. His years of experience and knowledge still make him a key player, and it would be a big shock to see him miss out on a starting berth against Fulham. Not if we get Manuel Ugarte. Manchester United are weighing up a £50 million move for Brighton and Hove Albion striker Evan Ferguson ahead of the transfer windows slamming shut on the 31st of August, according to the Daily Star. United have already added to their attacking options this summer, sweeping for Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna last month. However, there has been a regular talk of the club targeting an addition of another forward before the window closes. Brentford striker Ivan Toney has recently attracted a lot of attention. However, Seagulls ace Ferguson, who has been linked with United in the past, is now reportedly on their radar again. United are targeting moves for midfielders Manuel Ugarte, Youssef Fofana and Sander Berge ahead of the transfer window slamming shut, according to a report by Football Insider. The Reds are still desperate to add to their midfield options ahead of the transfer window closing on the 30th of August. Oh, I thought it was the 31st of August. Okay. And they have been linked with a plethora of options. PSG's ace Manuel Ugarte remains their top target to strengthen the holding midfield berth, but talks are understood to have slowed down. Burnley ace Berge and Fofana of AS Monaco have also been cited as potential options. United are yet to add a midfielder to their ranks this summer. Former United assistant manager Rene Molstein has backed De Ligt to reach his full potential at Old Trafford as his arrival nears. Speaking to Boyle Sports, who offer the latest Premier League odds, Molstein said, Matthijs De Ligt can reach his potential in the Premier League. He is a player who suits the division. He is strong, powerful, and it helps that Erik Ten Hag knows him. De Ligt was flying at Ajax when Ten Hag was there, and he was one of the best players in Holland. I think the move to Juventus didn't quite work, and his career stalled at Bayern because they might not think he's good enough on the ball, but United need to strengthen, and he will do that at centre-back. Barcelona have rejected an offer worth $42.9 million from United for Frankie de Jong. That's according to reports on Spanish publication Nacional on the former Ajax midfielder. United pulled out all the stops to try and sign de Jong 27 in 2022, shortly after Erik Ten Hag was appointed their manager. However, the Netherlands international stayed put at the new camp instead. His name has constantly been doing the rounds as a potential return target since then. Leading to this development, however, there are ongoing concerns about whether or not Barcelona will sell the player during the summer transfer window. So Barcelona just flip-flopping then. Youssef Fofana is reportedly ready to reject a potential offer from United as the AS Monaco midfielder wants to move to AC Milan. La Gazzetta dello Sport reports that Fofana has already turned down the chance to sign for West Ham United. The French international is said to be someone United sounded out despite wanting Manuel Ugarte. Fofana is in the final 12 months of his contract in League One, in the League One club, and does not intend to sign a new deal. Milan has seemingly offered £17 million, but Monaco are believed to want £30 million and have not ruled out keeping the player. According to a report by Spanish publication AS, United have rejected the opportunity to English today. The opportunity to sign defender Mario Hermoso, the left back, 29, is currently a free agent after leaving Atletico Madrid in June, and he had spent 5 years at the La Liga club. It is reported that United have informed Hermoso that they will not be making an offer to him to join the club. The possibility of United adding a left back to their ranks before the end of the transfer window cannot be dismissed amid Luke Shaw's fitness struggles and Tyrone Malaysia's long-term absence. And as I was saying earlier, Matthijs de Ligt and Ligt Mazraoui have arrived at Carrington. The Bayern Munich duo have arrived at Carrington ahead of finalising their moves to United. Video footage captures shared by Slow Sports News has shown the duo being driven into Carrington in people carriers with blacked out windows. They boarded a flight from Munich to Manchester early this morning. They will now undergo medicals to finalise their moves to the club, which is so exciting. Both De Ligt and Mazraoui are expected to undergo their medicals at Carrington today as they begin their journeys to England. De Ligt has been a player towards the top of Ten Hag's wish list since his first summer transfer window at Old Trafford. Both men are expected to be registered in time for Friday's season opener against Fulham. Yes, that is fantastic. Because I believe they have to be registered by 12 p.m. on Thursday for them to be able to play in the game on Friday. Victor Lindelof, like the exit of Wan-Bissaka, selling Lindelof will be imperative to United's plans in the summer transfer window. The Swede's contract at Old Trafford expires at the end of the forthcoming season, and Lindelof would be in a position to negotiate a free transfer in January if he is not sold this month. Lindelof has been a fine servant to United, but bringing in money coupled with doubts over his ability to push the club forwards with their ambitions explain why he's on the chopping block. Bruno Fernandes's new contract has been arranged to recognise his status at the club. This is despite his current deal to expire in 2027. The Reds are optimistic Fernandes shall sign this new deal despite him generating interest from Bayern Munich and Inter earlier this summer. Some United sources have suggested that interest in Fernandes was overstated as a way to hurry up along a new contract negotiations. According to Slow Sports News journalist Dharmesh Sheth, Wan-Bissaka has begun his medical at West Ham ahead of his transfer to the club. It is expected the Reds will gain £17 million from the transfer, roughly the same amount they are forking out for Mazraoui, who's on his way to England as we speak. And obviously, Slow Sports News need to actually do their research because we had to agree a severance payment because was that weird thing that was in his contract. He's going to get 5 million out of that 17 million, so we'll only see 10 because I think it's like 15. And then it could potentially go up to, is it nearly 20 with add-ons? According to the Daily Mail, so do take this with a pinch of salt, a transfer recruitment meeting has been scheduled for later today and United to plan the next steps following De Ligt and Mazraoui's arrivals. It is believed that outgoings will be near the top of the agenda for this meeting, with Lindelof's future expected to be discussed. Manchester Evening Sport understands the Reds are actively trying to sell Lindelof before the window slams shut on August 30. Matthijs de Ligt reportedly endured a delay at Munich airport, meaning the flight taking the defender and Ligt Mazraoui to Manchester took off around half an hour later than scheduled. Sky Germany reports the news, claiming that the players' chapter at Bayern Munich is over. Their next step after landing is a medical later today, which is what they're currently doing. Matthijs de Ligt and Ligt Mazraoui were both seen arriving at Munich International Airport this morning. Sky Germany reports that both are en route to Manchester for medicals later today. Mazraoui was spotted first, with de Ligt arriving later, and telling journalists, Nassau is waiting for me. Oh, it's so good. Oh, so exciting. And I think that is everything for this afternoon. And I will be back later this evening and hopefully we have the holding up of the shirts for De Ligt and Mazraoui. And if there's anything I have missed, please don't hesitate to drop me a comment down below, and I can check out the news article, and if it is from a credible source, I'll add it into tonight's show. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to drop me a like on the video, share the video around, and if you're new, smash the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon so we don't miss a video, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys.